Hi everyone, good evening, here we are, Vegas, New Vegas, Fallout, here we go. Only played a little bit of this, I looked at my Steam trophies, and they're from 2014, I've got about 9 hours in, and I can't remember any of this game, so I thought, let's give it a go, let's have a go through Fallout, New Vegas, and see how this goes. Good evening, Black Fox, good evening Joe Dev, good evening Matty's Metal Detecting, good evening Autofire, hello everyone, Mr. Ree, good evening, how are we all? It's good to see you. Let me know how the audio is and the everything is, because I'm using a OBS this evening. I've got a new setup in OBS which is far better on the CPU processing and all that kind of jazz, so I'm hoping there's no glitches. I've spent a good few hours today sorting it all out, and I hope I've got it right. De Gravar, good evening, hello. He hasn't noticed me. I noticed you now. So yeah, I was thinking we could all work through the. It's too late. Oh well, apologies. We could work through the various build of the character and that kind of thing. So let's, without much more to do, let's get a new character going. As you can see, I'm using the NMC's texture pack. I'm using the Mission Mojave, Nevada Skies, and a couple other mods. If there is a command, exclamation NV mods, I think. Hi Stannington, good evening. Are you well? I hope so. Black Fox, you never seen it? No. Well, I've saw it a little bit, so it'd be nice to get into it and play it for proper. I don't have time to play these games now because I'm so busy, so the only time I'm going to get to play them is if I'm doing a live stream. I'll be sure not to talk over any audio. Been stuck in my Ghost Recon the Fishing Planet. Oh, hello. Want me one of those guns? Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh yes, I remember Caesar, or Kazar as they call him.
War never changes.
Great line.
When atomic fire consumed the earth, those who survived did so in great underground vaults. When they opened, their inhabitants set out across the ruins of the old world to build new societies, establishing villages, forming tribes. As decades passed, what had been the American Southwest united beneath the flag of the new California Republic, dedicated to old world values of democracy and the rule of law. As the Republic grew, so did its needs. Scouts spread east, seeking territory and wealth in the dry and merciless expanse of the Mojave Desert. They returned with tales of a city untouched by the warheads that had scorched the rest of the world, and a great wall spanning the Colorado River. The NCR mobilized its army and sent it east to occupy Hoover Dam and restore it to working condition. But across the Colorado, another society had arisen under a different flag. A vast army of slaves forged from the conquest of 86 tribes, Caesar's Legion. 4 years have passed since the Republic held the dam, just barely, against the Legion's onslaught. The Legion did not retreat. Across the river, it gathers strength, Campfires burn, training drums beat. Through it all, the New Vegas Strip has stayed open for business, under the control of its mysterious overseer, Mr. House, and his army of rehabilitated tribals and police robots. You are a courier, hired by the Mojave Express to deliver a package to the New Vegas Strip. What seemed like a simple delivery job has taken a turn for the worse.
You got what you were after, so pay up.
You're crying in the rain, Pally.
Guess who's waking up over here?
Time to cash out.
Will you get it over with?
Maybe cons kill people without looking them in the face. But I ain't a fink. Dig? You've made your last delivery, kid. Sorry you got twisted up in this scene. From where you're kneeling must seem like an 18-carat run of bad luck. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start.
Ooh! Is that it? That's good. Yeah, that was good. I enjoyed that. Right. Fallout New Vegas. Yeah, sorry, I didn't want to talk over the intro there. But yeah, no, it looks good, doesn't it? And let me just fiddle with the... I think I'm blasting out the microphone a bit.
Man the deck on!
Man the deck on! Air Show Disaster. Oh, that's a bit worrying name. Welcome, thank you for the follow. Classic pack. Classic items have been added to your inventory. Nice. Oh, because I've got all the DLCs, I bet you I'm going to get like a million of these. Now, aren't they? To let me know that missions are now available from... all this stuff going in my inventory. Tribal pack items. Caravan pack items. Nice.
You're awake.
Shotgun. Oh,
how about that?
Sweet. Mercenary pack items added. I shouldn't complain. Take a sip from your trusty...
Whoa, easy there, easy. You've been out cold a couple of days now. Why don't you just relax a second? Get your bearings. Let's see what the damage is.
Revenge Sol, you
How
don't like
about
those
your
packs, do you?
Can you tell me your name?
Oh, it's got to be Taff, isn't it? I did put subtitles on. I don't know why they're not showing.
I can't say it's what I'd have picked for you, but if that's your name, that's
It's
your
my
name.
name, bud.
I'm Doc Mitchell. Welcome
Doc.
to Goodsprings. Now, I hope you don't mind, but I had to go rooting around there in your noggin to pull all the bits of lead out. I take pride in my needlework, but you'd better tell me if I left anything out of place.
Oh, is that any better? Is that audio better? I can change it around a little bit if that's any better. Whoa, okay, that's probably slightly overweight like me. That's great. Yeah, we might as well be male. Ah, here we go. Race. Can I be a lizard man? No. African American, Asian, Caucasian, or Hispanic. Well, let's try and model me, shall we? Let's look at myself in the replay and how do I do this then? Oh, we've got some presets. No. Yes. Yes. Oh, let's customize that. That is a good starting position. 3 hours of this evening stream will be just editing this out. No, I am a bit porky these days, aren't I? I better be a bit white. Ooh, yeah. Bit of a balloon head. A bloaty head from the Sim Hospital days. I need a... Do I need a large... Ooh, no. Yeah, that's better. And... oh, yeah. Sinister. Suspicious eyes. Bit of eyebrow action. Yeah, about there. We want to be constantly looking like we're confused, because then people hopefully will be quite nice to us. I'm not sure what that's doing. The game speech. Right, as soon as I'm out of this, I don't want to hit escape to do the options. We'll play around with the bit more mic. My mic's maxed out. Hang on a second. Let me just play around with this. Oh, hang on. Let me just put that to... How's that? Is that any better? I think I tested around 12 and that was probably the mark. I hope that's a bit better. Yeah, we'll play around with the audio so we can get the... yeah, much better. Oh, excellent, excellent. Good. Thanks for it. As I say, this is completely new. I'm setting it up on OBS with integrated Steam elements, and so far it's amazing. Streaming at 1080p at 60 frames a second. CPU is 15%, whereas on my XSplit it was around the 70-80% mark. So it's incredibly, it's fantastic, basically. Are we just happy with that? Maybe not quite the thinning hair. You know, where's hair? Or is this just... oh, hair. Hair's got another tab all of its own. Let's get a nice side. What do you want? A clean cut? No. Tunnel snake? Get a bit of... Oh, we are in Vegas. Oh, I'm not sure. A bit of... What do you think? A bit grey. Pompadour? No, I'd rather be a tunnel snake with a bit of Elvis Sarge. No. Waster. It's probably more fitting. Bald. Didn't. Buzzsaw. No, that's like a young man's haircut. We're an old man. Comb over. Yes, maybe a bit of a comb over. Smooth wave. Buzz cut. Shaggy. Pterosaur. Punked. No, no, not Warhawk. Unsettler? Nah, what do you reckon? Oh, no, that's not a bad look. There you go. Hello, ladies. Do you know what? I'm going to go with that. Where's the hair colour? There we go. Let's... there we go. It's going grey, but still a little bit of... Actually, can we get a bit more brown in there? I don't know how you do brown. Oh, that's made us look ever so young, hasn't it, eh? Oh, that'll do. That'll do. We happy? We happy? You're all going, I really don't care. Fine. Make sure you're happy. Yes. Go.
Well, I got most of it right anyway. Stuff that mattered. Okay. No sense keeping you in bed anymore. Let's see if we can get you on your feet.
Ooh, wow. It's all gone a bit warbly, Doc.
Good. Why don't you walk down to the end of the room, over by that Vigor tester machine there. Take it slow now. It ain't a race.
Cool. Right, let's get this audio sorted then. So we can turn... Oh, the voice. There you go. Turn the voice up, and we'll see how that is. And also... No. We're playing on normal, because as I say, it's pretty much a blind playthrough. General subtitles. Oh, dialogue is on. General subtitles is off. Oh, okay. I only saw the one. My bad. Right. Right. Walk to the Vitomatic Victor tester. What have we got here? Ah.
Ooh, looking good so far. Go ahead and give the Vigor.
Still not getting any audio. Can you hear him better?
Right, quick if you got back all your faculties.
If I stop talking over him. Alright, how do we do this then? So we got strength. We got 5 points to go. Okay, what have we got? We got strength, perception. A perceptive cowboy always knows when there's a lit stick of dynamite nearby, or when a varmint's sneaking up on him. Explosive, lockpicks, energy weapons, accuracy, compass, and range. That's pretty good. Endurance is unarmed, health, resistance, and survival. Also very good. Charisma, barter, speech, companion, and nerve. Intelligence, science. Oh, that's going to be a good one, isn't it? You always dump a bunch into intelligence. I'm desperate to set up B-17 98th, but I'm getting intimidated by all the controls. Oh, don't be intimidated by all the controls. You can let the AI do 90% of all the work, so it's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. COD energy, weapons, science. Okay, do you reckon intelligence then? So let's dump. Should we be a smarty pants in intelligence? Agility is good. Guns, sneak speed, action point regeneration. Oh, I'm going to pump one into that. Cat-like. Enemy mishaps, critical hits, all skills. I'm not sure about. I want to spend it on luck just yet. Oh, I've got to go. I can't cycle through. I've got to go back. So we've got a couple in intelligence, charisma. I think we can handle that. I'm thinking of putting one in endurance and then one in perception. Explosion lockpicks. Yeah, we're going to put one in perception, and let's dump one in endurance as well. Yeah. Happy? I think I'm happy. Reminds me of Kingpin, Life of Crime. Or Chrome, as you said. Wow. I remember that game. Do you know what? I might even have that in my Steam library. You can lower some more. Oh, can you? Great shout, Revenge Soldier. I will. Perception, we definitely want some, don't we? Do we want to be a wet noodle? So melee, unarmed, inventory weight. Oh, inventory weight though. Damage, weapon effectiveness. Let's hold off on that. Perception, I'm happy with 6. Endurance, charisma. Come on, let's be a peevish librarian. Love it. Intelligence is good. Agility, cat-like, yeah. Luck. Let's go spilled salt. And let's go and pump those two into. I go wet noodle. You probably need all your strength just to hold up your moustache. Probably true. Probably true. Let's bump another one into perception. Big-eyed tiger. And I'm not worried about strength at the moment because we're probably going to go range to begin with. Maybe endurance or intelligence. I'm going to go. Or a bit agility, I think. Agility. That's what I'm going to go with. I think that's what I'm going to go. You'd keep up charisma. What do we go? Charisma, we've gone for 4. Oh, I suppose I was just going to use my good looks to get through it. So do you reckon only 1 in agility? Alright. We'll bump charisma back up to substitute teacher. I love the terms. I love it. It's brilliant. Right. Are we happy? Let's go to the reviews screen. So, 5 for strength, 7 for perception, 6 for endurance, 5 for charisma, 7 intelligence, 6 agility, 4 luck. Final results. Are we happy? You can always bump them in the game later with surgery. Oh, okay, good. So it's completely editable. Or should we go 6 perception and 6 charisma? I want to keep my intelligence up for hacking computers and all that kind of good stuff. So, are we happy with that, do you reckon? We're happy. Looks good. Yeah? Happy? Okay, we'll go with it then. Boom.
Yeah, that's a pretty standard score there, but after what you've been through, I'd say that's great news. Well, we know your vitals are good.
Subtitles
but
working.
That don't mean them bullets didn't leave you nuttered and a bighorn are dropping. What do you say you take a seat in my couch and we go through a couple of questions?
Oh,
See if
okay.
your dogs are still barking.
Yep. Oh, I'm in my underpants. This is all going to be about if you had a sweet roll. It's always sweet rolls, isn't it?
All right. I'm gonna say a word. I want you to say the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, okay.
Dog.
Woof. Oh. Cat.
House.
Burglarize. Shelter. Renovate. Renovate.
Night.
Dream. Oh, hang on. Treasure. Silencer.
Bandit.
One-armed. Swiss cheese? Vaporized. Reasonable. Stab. Crush. Crush. Stab. Bribe. Let's Swiss cheese him.
Light.
Dark would obviously be the first one, but then we've got heavy, beam, flash, inspiration,
Mother.
load, cookie jar.
Okay. Now
Sweet
I
roll.
got a few statements. I want you to tell me how much they sound like something you'd say. First one. Conflict just ain't in my nature.
Conflict just ain't in my nature. Let's agree. Yeah, I'm a lover, not a
ain't
fighter.
given to relying on others for support.
True.
I'm always fixin' to be the center of attention.
Disagree.
I'm slow to embrace new ideas.
Oh yes, so strongly agree.
I charge in to deal with my problems head on.
No opinion.
Almost done here.
Okay.
What do you say you have a look at this? Tell me what you see.
Blotches on a page. A broken chain. No. A chemical reaction. Shadows in a door frame. No. Oozing wound. No. A two-headed angry ant. Oh. Yeah.
Okay. How about this one?
It's a squashed rabbit on the road or something. Priceless piece of work. Some piece of space age technology. A ship at sea. Oh, I can see that. Actually. I'm too embarrassed to say what it looks like. Okay, I'm too naive. Ship at sea.
Last one.
Two gnomes high-fiving. A light in the darkness. A bearded man. A mushroom cloud. Two bears high-fiving. Oh! Yeah, bears. I thought they were gnomes, but yeah, well, we can go with that. Two bears high-fiving.
Well, that's all she wrote. I don't have nothing to compare it to, so maybe you'd better just have a look at the results. See if it all seems right.
I mean, what was the point of that then, Doc? Here we go. So, he gave us lockpicking is a primary skill. So is melee. Melee weapons. I don't really want melee weapons. So barter's 14. Okay. Energy weapons could be good. We got high intelligence, haven't we? Explosives, guns, lockpick. We definitely want lockpick. Repair might be interesting. Science might be good. Sneak, speech, survival, unarmed. What do you think? Luke, good evening. What would you recommend? Lockpick we're definitely having. Survival would be useful. And I'm thinking maybe speech, maybe science. Or do we need to get a weapons one as well? What do we think, chat? Gotta wait 15 seconds now. Guns. How are you, Luke? By the way, it's good to see you. Want to go guns? 31? I second guns. Guns it is. Always gotta shoot stuff. Yeah, okay, we'll go with guns. Guns, lockpick, survival?
Before I turn you loose, I need one more thing from you. I got a form for you to fill out so I can get a sense of your medical history. Just a formality. Ain't like I expect to find you got a family history of getting shot in the head.
Ah, it's insurance, isn't it? They want the money paid. They want to be paid for his... what's this? This is choose up to 2 traits or none. Build to destroy. Flamethrower that burns twice as bright. Claustrophobia. You fear enclosed spaces. Well, that'd be useless, wouldn't it? Early bird. You early risers enjoy +2 of each of your special attributes from 6 AM to 12 PM. Fast shot. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more quickly. Action points will reduce by 20%, but your shots will be 20% less accurate. 4 eyes. While wearing any type of glasses, you have 1 perception. Without glasses, you have -1 perception. Okay, good-natured. You're good-natured to the heart. You gain 5 to barter, medicine, repair, science, and speech, but have -5. Hang on. How am I supposed to... there we go. -5 to energy weapons, explosives, guns, melee weapons, and unarmed. Meh, heavy-handed. We're not going to go melee anyway. Hoarder. Now I like Hoarder. 25%. Oh, £25 extra. But -1 to all attributes any time you're weighing carry below £160. Oh, okay. Energy weapons, but they're hard to get early on. The varmint rifle will probably be the standard for a while. 4 eyes, that's easy, 1% perception. Yeah, but I've got to have glasses though. Hoarder, hot-blooded, kamikaze. That could be my playstyle. Logan's loophole. You'll never again become addicted to chems, but you'll last twice as long. Okay, loose cannon. Skilled, you gain +5 points for every skill, but you suffer -10 from experience gained. Small frame. Your small size, you have +1 agility, but your limbs are more easily crippled. No, I don't want that. While using guns and energy weapons, you fire 20% more slowly, but you're 20% more accurate. Wild Wasteland. Wild Wasteland unleashes the most bizarre and silly elements of the post-apocalyptic America. Not for the faint of heart or the serious of temperament. Ooh. Ooh. Wild Wasteland is funny but bizarre. Not Wasteline. Wasteland. I always take that one. Okay. So are we happy with 4 eyes and Wild Wasteland? Skilled plus probably the best. Gistar. You were skilled. Where's skilled? Where did you see? Oh, skilled there. But -10% experience. Ooh. No, skilled plus. Okay, we're going to lose 4 eyes, and I think everyone's now coming around to skilled and Wild Wasteland. You have to wear glasses all the time with 4 eyes. Okay, we're going to go Wild Wasteland and skilled then. 3, 2, 1. Done.
Alright, I guess that about does it. Come with me, I'll see you out.
Have you got my trousers? So I bet I can't nick anything from... oh, I can take all this. Oh, this isn't stealing apparently. Can I just take it? I don't know, upset him. Come on, Doc, what have you got to say? I want to come and rob your house.
Here, these are yours.
Mojave Express,
Was
4
all you
stim
had on you
packs,
when you was brought in.
18
I hope
bottle
you don't
caps.
mind, but I gave the
Bobby
note a
pins.
look. I thought it might help me find a next of kin. But it was just something about a platinum chip. Well, if you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to be now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc. You shouldn't have gone through my stuff. What do I do now? Oh, I'll find my own way. Cheers, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sunny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Nice. Hardcore mode. Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, stimpaks heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time, ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players, so not my first playthrough then. You may turn hard mode on/off at any time in the gameplay menu, but if you activate hardcore mode now and maintain it through to the end of the main storyline, you'll receive a special reward. Nah, let's get our right. Here's our Pit Boy. Items, apparel. Oh god, I've got to go through all these bloody tutorials. Right, so we've got an armored Vault 13 jumpsuit, which is 15 weight. It's got 8. We got a lightweight leather armor. That's also 8. Lightweight metal armor for 12. Raiding armor for 4, and just a Vault 21 jumpsuit. Okay. Weapons, we got a 9mm pistol, binoculars, a broad machete, nice, a mercenary grenade rifle, very nice, a sturdy caravan shotgun, a throwing spear times 10, and a weathered 10mm. So that's got 16, 38. Yeah, this is all the stuff from the armor you put on drops your agility. Oh, -1 agility, you're absolutely right. Should we go for the armored jumpsuit then? He's a bit heavy, but we can sell that then, the lightweight leather armor, can't we? Oh, that's medium armor, I see. That's why it slows us down. Ah! Melee weapon +2 and speech +2 in the jumpsuit. So let's wear that for the moment while we're chatting with people around town. We'll put the old shotgun in the old bobby pins, Vault 13 canteen. Okay, let's just go through this, see if they've got any more of these annoying little things that'll hop up and annoy me. Mojave Express instructions: deliver package to north entrance of Vigor Strip. Okay. Quests: back in the saddle, talk to Sunny Smiles. Went that way. Inquire about the delivery assignment with the administration of the Mojave Express in Prim. Talk to Victor in Goodsprings about your rescue and find the men who tried to kill you. Ain't that a kick in the head? We've just completed that, which is all good and groovy. Map. Local map. Stats. Specials. Okay, I think we're done with the tutorials. Nice. Let's head on out. Need a Pit Boy pop-up blocker. Yeah, is there such a mod? You know. Ooh. You have discovered Goodsprings. Beautiful. Oh, there's the robot that they mentioned. This is Victor.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle?
Thank you very much. Thanks for digging me out of the grave. Do you know who the men were attacking? Thanks for digging me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that
Map
night
marker.
when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like
Bone
a bunch of
orchard.
bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they had run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were.
Yay.
So I hauled you off to the dock right quick.
Nice. Do you know who the men were who attacked me?
Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in
rascals.
town might be able to help you out with that.
How did you end up in Goodsprings?
I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Nice. I've never seen a robot like you before.
I'm a Securitron. Robco Security Model 2060B. If you ever see any of my brothers, tell them Victor says howdy.
Aww. Cheers, Victor.
Happy trails!
Happy trails, cowboy. Brilliant. Yeah, it's a semi-blind playthrough. I've done this bit before. As I say, back in 2014. Looking at my achievements in Steam. So yeah, I've played a little bit of it. I know there's some insects in one of these houses, and there's some geckos at the spring, and I've done a bit more, but I can't quite. I've met Caesar as well, but I don't really remember anything beyond that, to be fair. Mojave Express, the express drop boxes. These were like this one. You can be delivered to items in Mojave Express drop box that you've discovered. Once you find a Mojave Express drop box, just activate it, and you'll be able to use that location to send and receive items. Oh, wonderful! Let's have a look in the dumpsters. Bottle caps. Oh, do you want? Coffee mugs. Should we set up our own like? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Let's put that away. Oh, it's empty. It does actually tell me it's empty. Right, so we need to go and find Sunny What's-Her-Face. Let's go into the general store. Looks wonderful. Hello. Hello, Chet.
You must be the one Doc Mitchell was patching up. The way I heard it, I didn't think you'd be walking out of that office. I've got plenty of supplies for sale. Even got some weapon mods and special ammo. Well worth the caps if you ask me.
Well, I didn't.
If you're hurting for caps, I've also got boxes of surplus ammo in the miscellaneous section. They're not great, but you get what you pay for. It's all about quantity over quality. Trouble is, you'll be cleaning and fixing your gun a lot more than usual when you use those kind of bullets.
Oh, I see. It reminds me a little bit of Metro. If you played Metro, you can get cheap bullets, or you can use real bullets. Real bullets are like the currency in Metro. But you can also fire them, or you can get some cheap knockoffs, but they always jam your gun. Let's see what he's got. When it comes to spoilers, Monster Guts, yeah, I don't know. Let's keep it to let's keep it reasonably calm. How much cash does he have? 740. Should we get rid of some of this armor then? How much is that? Value 460. He's going to give us 86 caps for it. Lightweight metal armor, 300 caps for it. Oh, I think we get rid of it, shall we? We've got 20 40mm grenades, 99mm. We got 10mm as well, and 40 shotgun shells. I think that's probably okay. Let's. Can you barter in this, or is that not a thing anymore?
Another
or am I thinking of
customer.
something else? Tell me about the mods.
Weapon mods are things like silencers, scopes, bigger magazines. Special ammo includes things like armor-piercing bullets, which don't hurt the target as much, but let you punch through armor easier. There's also hollow point bullets, which have the opposite effect. You can kill unarmored targets easier, but they don't do shit against armor.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the people who attacked me?
The leader was a New Vegas type.
Ooh.
Typical city boy. He had a bunch of Great Khans with him, probably hired guns. The Great Khans normally stay in their own territory way up northwest, on account of them being enemies with the NCR. Twice. Both times I drank a lot of liquor and lost most of my caps at the card tables.
Sounds
In
good
that order,
times.
now that I think about it. If you ever get to New Vegas, be sure to visit Gomorrah. It's the best casino in the city. You won't regret it. Word of advice, behave. Between the NCR military police and Mr. House's robots, you don't want to be causing trouble on the strip.
Okie dokie. Right. Mr. House.
I'm afraid I don't know much myself. Mr. House has got his own casino, Lucky 38, but nobody goes in or out except his robots. The other casinos follow Mr. House's rules, so I guess that makes him the leader of New Vegas. As far as I know, nobody's ever laid eyes on the guy. I think that robot who pulled you out of the dirt belongs to Mr. House. If Mr. House is looking after you, it's got to be a good thing, right?
Yeah, sweet. Anything else you need to tell me about the Great Khans?
They're tough sons of bitches.
Oh,
mean,
great.
but not crazy. They'll leave you alone unless you got something they want. The Great Khans deal in illegal chems. There's a good chance that most chems you come across were made by Great Khans.
Ah, they're chemists. Wonderful.
Take it easy now.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye-bye. Alright, I'll get going. Blimey, he's keen to get you out, isn't he? Once you're no longer buying stuff. Alright, we've got reloading bench, workbench. Oh, we can make stuff. What do we do here? This is ammunition. Ah, nice. Okay. Oh, he's dropped his bike. Oh, he's going to be upset about that. Yeah, the Metro series was great. One of my favourites, actually. Obviously, I love the Stalker games as well. So, same universe, isn't it?
What can Easy Pete do for you?
Easy Pete. Do you know anything about people who attacked me?
The one in the fancy suit seemed to be calling the shots. That's as much as I know. Other folks in town might know more. Word of advice, though. If you ever catch up with him, watch out. The man's got cold eyes like a snake. Can't be trusted, I'd say.
Easy Pete, why do you have green eyebrows?
Was a prospector until I decided to settle here to get away from the NCR. Now we'll just take it easy and help out with the Brahmin and Bighorners.
You're a prospector, like digging gold, silver?
Nah. Means I poke through old buildings looking for working tech and such. Some folks just call it salvaging, but never liked the term.
Prospector. Oh,
Way
I like
I
that.
see it, salvage means it's broken, near worthless. Me, I look for the good stuff. Guns, chems, spare parts. Good money in it.
Nice. Do you ever think anything good while prospecting?
Nope.
Oh.
Had a pretty good claim once, way out east by the river, but got run off by raiders. Eventually got too old to keep going out.
Aww. What's wrong with the NCR?
Don't get me wrong, the NCR's got a lot of decent folk in it. It's just that they make you part of them whether you like it or not. Towns like Goodsprings and Prim don't stay independent for long, not if you've got something the NCR wants. Still, the NCR keeps the Legion away.
Tell me about the Legion.
They're slavers, led by a guy named Caesar, or Caesar. Not sure how you're supposed to say it.
Caesar.
A couple of years ago, they tried to take over Hoover Dam, but the NCR beat them back. The NCR didn't or couldn't finish the job, though. The Legion's got its strength back and is getting ready for another round at the dam. My money's still on the NCR winning, but you never know. We've been hearing stories about legionaries on the Nevada side of the river, so keep a gun handy. You don't want to get caught by them.
God, he goes on. Yeah, we need to get the lore out. I need to get the setting, but my goodness, this is going to be quite text and chat heavy to begin with, I feel.
The dam powers a lot of New Vegas, and then there's all that clean water lying in Lake Mead, too. Anybody who owns the dam owns the territory.
What do you use the Bighorners for?
Meat and hide, mostly. Can't put a pack on them. They just lay down until you take it off. Can find a bunch of wild ones high up in the hills, but gotta be careful around them. They can put up a decent fight if cornered.
Okay, do you know anything about Victor?
The machine? Harmless, no matter what Trudy says. She thinks it's hiding something, but I think it's just a broken down relic with no place to be.
Yeah, absolutely. RPGs, you need the backstory, you need the lore, don't you? Otherwise you don't engage.
Keep your gun handy if you go poking around some of the abandoned places around here, like the schoolhouse. Critters move in there sometimes.
I think I've done that one. I think I've done that one. Do you want me to go and clear out the schoolhouse, and I'll do it for some money? Nope. Okay,